is TMK TV. I'm the Market Kid. Today we're just gonna look at some basic support and resistance, just a technical analysis type of thing. Um, this is Visa. Open up the Visa chart. It's only been open for 3 days. Not too many long-term technical stuff in yet, which is good. So good example for our stuff. It opens down quite a bit, 55, bounces back, blah 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 blah. Here we go. Comes into the afternoon, a little slow, breaks down, hits a mark. So, 58, even number, that should click. It does for me, so I'm going to draw my line right here as just support. Comes up a little bit, maybe it'll support, maybe it won't. Comes up a little bit, all of a sudden here it hits it again, 58 again, which really should turn on a light bulb, which is positive. Keeps hitting close to 55 here, which shows there's great support right in here. Hits it yet again, and hits it a final time right here. So we can basically draw our huge long line all the way across here. The positive thing about this type of support right here is it really shows a good example, because there's a lot of sellers, then buyers come back. Sellers, buyers, sellers, buyers. But the thing is, a lot of sellers, some more buyers. A lot of sellers, less buyers. A lot of sellers, less buyers. A lot of sellers, even less buyers. So the buyers are just getting taken out here. Nobody feels confident because it's not able to break out or anything. So you really just want to watch every time it gets close to these 58. Watch it, and as you see here, zoom in a bit, comes in here. As soon as it gets close to 58 mark, you want to have your eyes peeled here. And here it goes, breaks the 58 mark. That's huge. Signals a huge short. Works every time. I mean, there's a lot of people. I mean, you think, oh, people don't use technical analysis. Just look at the volume here when it breaks it. Huge volume, because a lot of people track technical analysis. So once it's about 5-10 cents below 58, it's probably a secure short. Go ahead and short, and here you'll make $1.30 about. Maybe if you're not the best at it, or you're just getting new to it, maybe you only make $1. But hey, 1,000 shares, that's $1,000. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so that's just some support here. Basic support. Zoom out a little bit here. We're going to go to the next day. Now we're going to look at some resistance. The first little resistance I see is right here. Two little marks here at an even 64. That's important because, as you can see, tries to go through, can't. Tries to go through again, can't, which means it's pretty much done. Zoom out a little bit here. Here's the 64 mark. Here's an example of it breaking the 64 mark. So you see it can't do it there, so it breaks down a little bit. Here it does. It breaks through the 64 mark, shoots up, huge, ends up at 65. So we can draw our resistance here now. It broke through 64, now it's on to the next dollar amount, an even 65. So here we go. Can't break through 65, tries 2 more times, still can't break through 65, still can't break through 65. So then that's again when the light bulb's going to pop on. Every time it gets close to 65, you're going to watch it for a possible short here. Each time the buyers are less, as you can see here, less buying again. Then you'll want to watch it, and as soon as you see something like this, another 5-10 cents here breakdown all of a sudden, you can probably go in for the short. Here the short would work. You'd get about $1 right there. If you have the guts to hold through all of this, if I zoom out here, have the guts to hold, I mean that could be $2 possibly or more. Right here, $1.80. So anyway, you're looking at 1,000 shares. That's decent. That's $1,000, $2,000 gain. Closes right here. Alright, so let's remember this 65 here. Now let's go take a look here at the today's chart. So 65's our mark right here. Zoom in a bit. As you can see, overnight it breaks out a little bit, way up to 68. Um, Comes back a little bit, comes down. Doesn't really do too much. Tries to come out, has some resistance at 67, breaks back down. And then here, let's notice this. It comes out strong, but catches right here. So here's some solid support here at 64. Let's remember that. Let's back up. Here we go. Day's going along. Hey, look, it's getting close to the 64 mark again. It's getting close to the 64 mark on diminishing volume. Right down here, slowly going down. Buyers are getting sucked out of this. Here's the 64.50 mark right here. 64.50. Get some support there. Draw your line all the way across. Breaks down huge. 64.50 all the way to 61.50. That's $3. It's huge. It's $3. $3 gain. Ends up 62, around 62.50. I mean, the optimal point would be to cover right here on the first signs of strength. Plus, you can see the volume starting to pick up, which means buyers are coming back in. So that's just some basic support and resistance. Hope you learned some stuff. This will work because a lot of people do technical analysis. So this will work for a buck or maybe even $3, like you see on this last one. Just little gains that are almost automatic. This is the Market Kid on TMK TV. Till next time, see you guys later.